And welcome, everyone, along with the jingle bells. Welcome to the Craft Parenting Podcast about two Cincinnati craft beer lovers with a parenting problem. And apparently I didn't get the memo. It's weird pajamas to work day.
I mean, did you want me to wear the same thing I wore last time? Also, these are really comfy and warm. So
it is very cold down here in the basement in the frigid Midwest.
And we're like 3 hours past my bedtime. So
yeah. So we are going to do this very quickly because we are falling behind already. And if you missed yesterday's episode, I was replaced by a tree.
Wait, that wasn't you?
No.
I thought that was you.
No.
I set up a mic and everything.
No, it was not me.
I was wondering why you were so quiet.
Yeah, I was replaced by a tree. Apparently, I'm replaceable, even though I do all the work.
Would you rather the tree or just nothing?
It was pretty funny, though.
It was.
So today is day 4 of the Beervent calendar. If you don't know what Beervent is, make sure you go back to our previous episodes because we explain it pretty clearly in those. I'm not going to keep explaining it. Maybe you should Google it or something. I don't know.
Let me Google that for you.
So today is day 4. And what do we have today?
What? Today we have Narrow Path Brewing's seasonal series, Elf Magic. Tasty notes of vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, anise, and cardamom.
All right. And it's the most wonderful time for a beer.
And that's not how you say that.
It's the most wonderful time for a beer. And this is 1 pint of beer. And it's 5.4% ABV. So, I think, so I was reading the description. It's kind of laid out like it's a poem, but it doesn't rhyme. So,
not all poems rhyme. They have a cadence usually.
So I'm going to try to read it in a cadence.
Okay.
The elves in the brewhouse work tirelessly throughout the year to create moments of happiness and joy for all who gather together with friends and family. I guess that kind of does rhyme. So I stand corrected. Sometimes the magic is particularly strong. Well, there must have been some magic in that old brewhouse they found. So spread some cheer, drink some beer, and enjoy all those around. Found around. Yeah, it does rhyme. It's just not every other line or every,
It's one of those.
It is every other line. I mean.
Okay. Yeah, that's like a thing.
Okay. Very good. I'm proud of them. That's good copywriting.
I mean, 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. That's every other line.
Okay, fine. Narrow Path Brewing. It's a local. Let's crack this open.
Yeah, I was about to rip it from your hands with love.
So, you pour. Narrow Path Brewing is local to Cincinnati. They are in Loveland, Ohio. And let me pull up their website, which I had up. Okay.
Did you know that they have a new beer they have a new canned beer with our friend's likeness on it? The Brews Traveler coffee beer is officially in cans soon. And it has Cincy Brews Traveler, a likeness of him on the can. It's
cool. Nice. Okay.
Ooh, it smells really good. It's very yellow and very clear. I can, in fact, see Joe through the glass.
The Narrow Path beer, they made a couple of versions of this. They made a light version and a dark version, I believe, in the past. I don't know if they still do that or if they change it up each year. This was definitely a favorite when the Gnarly Gnome had his festival.
Yes.
Beers, Booze, and Bunks.
Beers, booze, bonks, boinks, binks.
Yeah, so this was one of my go-tos and favorites. And this one is really drinkable. It's not that much ABV, which the holiday beers, they can get pretty up there. They can get in like the 7, 8, 9% range.
Mm-hmm. We can buy a 4-pack of this if we would like to.
I would rather just go to the brewery.
I would too. Oh, I think they got the igloos again this year.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always fun.
Yeah, but I believe their taco truck is closed for the winter. At least that's how they did it in the past. So if you want to go there, you have to. I mean, there's plenty of food around the brewery, so it's not an issue. But they do have food, but it's only open during the season. It's seasonal.
Mm-hmm. Wait, should we finish talking about the beer?
Sure.
So tasting notes: vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, anise, and cardamom is what they said. I can for sure get like the cinnamon and the nutmeg. I'm getting like a lot of cookie.
It does taste like a lot of cookie.
And I think that's just all of like, now I really want a pfeffernuss cookie. Are these all the spices in a pfeffernuss cookie?
What is a pfeffernuss cookie?
A really yummy German cookie that is really hard to spell.
Well, we don't have to go into that because... Okay, yeah, I recognize those. Usually I just eat the cookies. I don't know their names.
The main ingredients are cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, ginger, black pepper, and mace. So yes, this is almost a pfeffernuss cookie.
There's not really a good description of what Narrow Path is. Okay, here it is. I was in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
Their website is really nice, by the way. Kudos to them. So Narrow Path Brewing is a award-winning creative beer in the heart of downtown Loveland. We make beer, multiple medals in state, national, and global competitions across the entire style spectrum tells the story of our commitment to quality, creativity, and diversity. Our goal is to make beer that engages the mind, heightens the senses, and fosters connections with those around us. Small, local, unique. We are a creative, nimble 5-barrel brewery, crafting ales that reflect our own personality and local craft and local character in the American and European traditions. So a lot of times when you go there, I don't know that they have like a set list necessarily. It's usually ever changing.
Like they don't
even
have
more so than like your typical brewery.
They don't have like their core beers where like you can always find these 3 on draft. Is that what you're saying?
Right. I don't know that they have flagships necessarily.
Flagships. That was the other word I was
necessarily. They don't make very much beer. Like as far as like
volume.
Yeah. So they make a lot of beer, but it's like a lot of small batch. You go there and you drink it once, and maybe it's there tomorrow, maybe it's there next week. It's probably going to be there tomorrow, but if you go there next week, maybe not. Mm-hmm. But it's a very small operation, and I think they do that on purpose. It's by design, and they just want to, and they're very well awarded. Mm-hmm. They've won many medals. If you go there, you can see them all.
Yep.
Okay, so their Values are craft, community, cause. Craft. Our mission is to craft excellent, approachable, inspiring, and refreshing beer to quench a thirsty tongue and lift a weary soul. Community. We love our community. By embracing the craft beer renaissance and making excellent, visit-worthy beer with our own local character, we are working hard to help Loveland continue to be a unique and vibrant destination. Cause. In order to be a beneficial neighbor and a good steward of our resources, we support local and global nonprofit organizations who are doing amazing, uplifting work. We've given away thousands of dollars to folks who are helping to make the world a better place. So they are in Loveland. They're in downtown Loveland. They are right on the bike path.
Yep.
Hence the name Narrow Path. So the I don't know what the bike path is called, but it goes a long while.
Yeah,
I think it goes to Dayton. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a bike trail. I feel like we looked it up last year, and I don't remember what it was called, but I have a lot of friends that bike it.
Yeah, it goes like if you want to bike. I mean that for a while, like that's the place. I don't know if it starts there. I know it goes past. Is that the same one that goes past downtown Milford?
Yep, Little Miami.
Yeah.
So, because I have a friend who one day he biked to at least 3 different breweries, and it was both one of the better and worst days of his life. So, shout out to other Joe.
Yeah. So yeah, you can bike if you want to go there, or you can just walk. We did Pokemon Go there.
Yeah, Pokemon Go in
We
Nesbitt
tell this
Park.
story like every year. We did Pokemon Go there like in 2017. We did like 25,000 steps that day. It was crazy.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
We did like an 8-mile hike that might have included the steps to Mordor, and then we did that.
This was before kids.
It was before kids. I don't know how we didn't die.
We barely had dinner too. I remember eating graters.
And then like we walked to ice cream, and I'm like, this was a terrible decision, but it's so tasty.
Yeah, so 25,000 steps. That I remember doing that in Europe. Like about that. Like we walked everywhere in Europe, and that was a crazy day. But yeah, I think they were just about to open.
Yeah, we missed them by like a week or 3.
Yeah. No, we love Narrow Path. It's just forever away. It's literally like almost an hour.
Yeah. People
away.
say there's like one way to get out of the west side. There's like 10 ways to get out of the west side. But there's like one way that I know how to get to Loveland. At least that's what it feels like.
Yeah, and it's even longer too because our parents now live in Harrison.
Yeah.
Which is always in the opposite direction of where we want to go.
It is. We have to convince somebody to come to our house or deal with dropping the kids off first.
Whereas in their old house, at least it was towards something.
Yeah.
Like they lived in Mumford Heights. Both of our parents did actually.
Yeah.
So if we wanted to go drop off the dogs or the kids at their house, at least we would be central, and then we could go to wherever we wanted.
Yeah.
But now we have to go to Harrison, and then we have to go wherever we want.
At least Harrison has Hearth now.
Yes, that
That helps out a lot.
And they have fretboard too. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't.
I need to go to Fretboard again.
Fretboard was a nice. It's a nice location for sure.
Yeah.
But Narrow Path, I love Narrow Path. We have been going we went once last year and once the year before.
Yeah. So I think I might try to go again this year.
If you like this episode, make sure you
Slam that like button. Smash subscribe. Wait. Ring that notification bell.
Yes.
I'm going to get so much value out of this hat.
And we are on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Twitter or X. Please, if you like this video, again, subscribe. We're trying to get the 50 subscriptions, subscribers on our YouTube channel. That's a big milestone for us. So we're really close. We're at 35 or 34, I think. So not that far away.
Woohoo!
If you want to follow me personally, I am at Craft Parenting Joe on Instagram. I sometimes post beer that I drink.
You're going to have to post a photo tomorrow of like the tree with the beer and say like, I'm really enjoying this beer today.
That was today's beer though. Right?
Tomorrow. Well,
it was today's beer, but we're posting it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which means nothing to the people watching.
Time in podcast land is a construct. You can follow me on Instagram at Caroline Creates Crafts.
We really appreciate you watching, and we'll be back here tomorrow.